Welcome to the June 28th meeting, Banks County Commission meeting. I'll call the meeting to order. The first thing is approval of the agenda. Need approval. Got a motion by Sammy and a second by Keith. Any discussion? Aye. 5-0. Sammy, will you lead us in pledge?
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Next up, public comment. Mega Warehouse, Randall Ramsey. Will you come forward? You got 5 minutes.
Originally, I'm Randall Ramsey, 1120 North Manigan Bridge Road, Maysville, Georgia. And originally, I had this set up for the comments for the item that was postponed, but I'll go ahead and do this. I think that at the meeting, it was a couple of meetings ago when you guys voted down the mega warehouse on 63 and 59, I think that the attendance that night was real good and that we had surely know the wishes of the people. We have a very narrow corridor space, and where I-85 comes through Banks County, we don't have places like Jackson County. Of course, you know that. And a lot of people in Jackson County are very disgruntled about the all the warehouses that they're having to put up with. And because they're close to their farms and their houses and stuff, and they have a lot of problems with them because this report came from, this is not something hearsay, but they're having a lot of problems that once they get like permission to do what they're going to do to build the warehouse, that they just forget about all the requirements and all that stuff, and they just go ahead and start doing it. Also, a lot of the warehouses that you see along I-85 in Jackson County are not, I know this is not Jackson County though, are not full. Some of them are half full. The ones that are doing the best, of course, is Amazon and Walmart, and they have movement, truck movement day and night, but these others are doing very little. So we don't want to get stuck like Jackson County. We have these warehouses, there's nothing going on there. It's just an empty building. Like the last folks that wanted to build on 63 and 59, those people just built buildings. They were not no intention of any business in what they were doing. They were just building buildings. That's what that company did out of Russia. So we don't want huge, humongous buildings. There's nothing in them and nothing going on. Now I'll have some more comments about that at in July the 16th. But a lot of people are affecting their farms, buildings being right next to their properties and affecting their farms. And so the zoning, we need to make sure our zoning, some meetings ago, you all were putting new zoning intention up on the screens, and everybody had copies. We were marking it. Y'all, did that ever get to fruition? Did that get finished, or?
Talking about the resolutions?
Yeah, yeah, okay. So we need to make sure that our zoning is, especially in the issue of warehouses, it's my opinion, that we need to be specific on our square footage and the distance from I-85 corridor. And also, we can build our zoning requirements, in my opinion, that when we say no on a warehouse, they have no real legal recourse on any kind of lawsuits. But having been involved in a lawsuit one time in my past, then if somebody sues me, it has to be tried in Banks County. So,
1 minute.
okay,
One more minute.
okay.
1 more minute.
So, Pendergrass is still trying to annex more land, and folks are very unhappy. Maybe we ought to, every time we get a request for a warehouse issue, maybe we ought to automatically put a temporary moratorium on that to make sure that everybody, last time the people were ill-prepared, if you ask me, the folks that were trying to do it, because they could not tell us what it was going to be. And so far, we know it was just empty buildings. So we need to be, I think it's the wishes of the people, in my opinion, that we don't do warehouses in Banks County. There's plenty of them next door and around. And like I said, I'll have some more comments about that on July 16th at the Planning Commission. Thank you for your time.
Thanks, sir. What is that? Horn coming in. All right, next up will be contracts and agreements. Arlene, will you come forward, please, and tell us about it?
Good evening, gentlemen. I think you have on the desk there before you the revised edition of the drug and alcohol policy.
Back there on my desk.
You live on your desk, okay, for GDOT. That's for our transit department. Usually every year they send a template that they change minor things, add an acronym, or just need to update on the substance abuse provider. They haven't sent out an update in last 2 years because of the COVID, but they are requesting an update. I've went through the template, compared it with the prior one that we had, the last one we had signed off by the chairman. Very little changes, a few definitions changed around, a few words, a few acronyms added. I've had to update the substance abuse provider contact because they kind of come and go. But other than that, there's been no changes. I'm just asking permission that the chairman be authorized to sign off on it so I can get it back to GDOT so they can make sure our funds keep coming.
Ones that have to do the DOT is senior citizen, fire EMS, road department, rec department. I think that's all of them, isn't it?
It's all safety sensitive. It's anyone that drives a county vehicle,
Okay.
and anyone in
Maintenance.
administration that has access to confidential information, and of course, all your public safety.
I'll second.
Got a motion by Bo and a second by Danny. Any more discussion? Bo? Aye. Next up is budget and finance. Randy, you speak to that, so we can kind of wrap up the budget for this year.
Yes, sir, Mr. Chairman. We're asking for a resolution to approve the 2023 year budget. The budget has been advertised. We've had public hearings, and just asking the commissioners to approve a resolution to adopt the 23 budget in the amount of $21,975,952.26.
That being said, I'll make a motion to accept it.
Second.
A second by Sammy. I appreciate all your work. Randy, you did a good job. Any more discussion? Anybody want to say anything about it, or we good?
Mr. Chairman, I would like to thank the commissioners for the hard work on this, and I also would like to thank Commissioner Reese for his continued work on helping us with the budgets over the number of years. I think it's been possibly 12 years that he had to do that, and I thank you very much.
Yep, appreciate it. All right, nothing else? Danny?
Aye.
Aye. I made the motion and Sammy second. Got it. All right, the next is the roads and bridges special local option sales tax. We do have all of the cities have signed off on it. And we need a motion for the resolution to put it on the November ballot.
Second.
I think I got a motion by Keith, is that right? And then Danny seconded. We got any discussion? If not, Sammy? Aye.
Aye.
Need a motion to adjourn.
So moved.
Motion by Bo, second by Keith. Keith? Aye.
Aye.
Thank y'all.